Oh, sir, one sec. Ah! Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Jennifer Glatzhofer, a musical theatre performer and a voice teacher, and today I'm returning back to the bass gang, this time with Centuries, which was arranged by Marwan, so I'm really excited to hear this and see how this goes. This will also be featuring Jonathan Young, so this is the lead singer for this video. Last time we had Elliot Robinson, so it's really nice to hear different voices. As always, this is a reaction and analysis video, so I will be stopping and talking about what I'm hearing vocally. We're gonna hear some pretty amazing stuff. You can count on it already, but I'm really excited. I will be stopping and talking because that's what I like to do over here. If you want to watch the original video unpaused, the original video, I will leave the link in the description below. Do go and check it out. And do go and support them by hitting that subscribe button as well. Every bit counts. And before we get on to the main part of the video, do consider hitting my subscribe button if you enjoy what I do over here, and the bell button to be notified anytime I post. Let's go.
Some legends are told, some turn to dust or to gold, but you will remember me for centuries.
And just one mistake is all it will take to go down in history. Remember me for centuries.
Oh, okay, I need to switch my keyboard on. I forgot to switch on. For those of you that don't know, and if this is the first time that I'm saying this, if this is not, I'm going to repeat myself. I love a connection. We had a lovely one before with a slide. Not only is it just great for the sound, hum, and having it slide and it be smooth, but it's also just a great resonance builder, and we can get into a really lovely place, forward placement feel. So just technically, I really like that. Let's go back to the beginning. There were lovely kind of grumbly notes happening from Marwan from the beginning as well. That was really lovely. Really whisper-like as well. Da, 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 da. And it's just really precise on the note. We're not sliding until that
Some legends are told, some turn to dust or to gold.
We have that lovely in the backing, and here from Jonathan, really, really lovely aspirate onsets we're hearing.
Some legends are told, some turn to dust or to gold, but you will remember me for centuries.
And just one mistake is all it will take to go down in history.
Right, I wanted to look at Marwan's position here of history. Obsessed. Let me tell you why. E's are just history. We've got history, and we could, if we want a bright kind of E sound, that's where we'd go. History, or if you want A, that's where we'd go. Marwan's placing on A kind of vowel. You can see with his mouth here, right? The tongue's just lovely and flat, but we're still getting an E sound. So we're kind of in an I placement, which is just, it's so great for a mix. We're on an E there, so it's chest register, but it's just where he's placing it seems so smooth, so right for the balance he is after. I love the richness that's coming from Bobby's and Peter's voice earlier on as well.
Just one mistake is all it will take to go down in history. Remember me for centuries.
I love that it's just high voices there.
Remember me for centuries. Mama, find my teenage dreams. No, it's nothing wrong with me. The kids are all wrong, the stories are off. Heavy metal broke my heart. Come on.
Hard. What? Visually it's so cool. There's a lot to take in.
No, it's nothing wrong with me. The kids are all wrong, the stories are off.
We're getting these staccato hits from here. It's very spoken-like from Jonathan, which I love because he's just really connected. It's an extension of his speaking voice. He's not, you know, adding this kind of, this darker kind of feel. He's talking.
Heavy metal broke my.
Let me go back to here because there's a lot.
The kids are all wrong, the stories are off. Heavy metal broke my heart. Come on.
Can you? There's so much twang in that to get that bright. I don't know if they're together, but you know, we're centuries down here, which is really kind of close to their speaking voice, so it seems like an extension of that. Up here, to get that same kind of connected balance and not let it get breathy, right? Not, you know, make sure the vocal folds are resisting each other and closing each way, so we're not going and it's just breath. We need to make sure we are engaging and supporting and increasing our resistance, increasing that twang as well, I think, here to get that brighter quality.
The stories are off. Heavy metal broke my heart. Come on, then let me in. The bruises on your thighs like my fingerprints. And this is supposed to match the darkness that you felt. I never meant for you to fix yourself.
Never meant. Wait, hold on. No.
Friends, and this is supposed to match the darkness that you felt. I never meant for you to fix yourself.
Meant for you to. I just. That was quite nice.
Friends, and this is supposed to match the darkness that you felt. I never meant for you to fix yourself.
Yeah, nice slide.
Some legends are told, some turn to dust or to gold, but you will remember me for centuries.
He's got such like a classical, rich voice in him. It's the timbre of his voice.
To dust or to gold, but you will remember me for centuries. And just one mistake is all it will take to go down in history. Remember me for centuries.
Oh, yeah. I can't. Here, lovely. I'm kind of pointing out an oval kind of shape from both Bobby and now Peter here as well, which is really lovely. We're getting, you know, to enhance this darker feel. As soon as we put a spread, centuries for history, we get a brighter feel. A spread also, especially like this, may encourage the larynx to kind of come up as well. And we are wanting it to stay a little bit, not necessarily tilting lower, because we're not full classical, but just a little bit darker. So we're keeping it a little bit rounded. And as always, let's talk about tongue position. It's great. I love, you know, they're in different parts. They're not in the same room. So I love the interaction that's happening to the wall. And then to us, it doesn't look like it, does it?
Remember me for centuries. And just one mistake is all it will take to go down in history. Remember me for centuries.
I love that it goes away in that moment.
Remember me for centuries. And I can't stop till the...
Oh, sir, one sec. Yeah, lovely kind of head voice up on that B4, I think it is. There's a lot of kind of connection in that head voice, that pure whoever's up on the top, which is really, really lovely, contrasting. There's a moment in the chorus, I think it's the second, it happened before as well, that the lower kind of bass notes kind of disappear and it's everyone kind of up high, which is really lovely. Dynamic, no, not dynamic, what am I? Like just a different kind of feel, like levels and balance. Okay.
Remember me for centuries. And I can't stop till the whole world knows my name. Cause I was only born inside my dreams. Until you die for me, as long as there's a light. My shadow's over you, cause I
am the opposite of amnesia. You're a cherry blossom, you're about to bloom. You look so pretty, but you're gone so soon.
more of this theatricals, please. I mean, there's a lot. So I'm here for it. Really lovely Marwan and Tommy at the beginning. Both of them really, really lovely connected to their speaking voice. Like it's an extension. It doesn't feel like it's forced or that they're being too heavy with it. It's just really lovely and connected. And then from Peter and Tommy after as well. Let's go to this.
Me for centuries, and I can't stop till the whole world knows my name. Cause I was only born inside my dreams.
Take it out for me, as long as there's a light.
My shadow's over you, cause I
am the opposite.
I am the... There's like a little bit of a grit going on there. And we shall continue because there is a lovely angelic choral, bright...
As long as there's a
feel.
light.
my shadow's over you, cause I
am the opposite of amnesia. And your cherry blossom, you're about.
So yeah, we're da da da.
And your cherry blossom.
Yeah, we just go into this major feel here. They did this last day. I'm loving this because it's just changing it.
And your cherry blossom, you're about to bloom.
But then
you look so pretty, but you're gone so soon.
that grit in his voice.
some legends are told, some doomed to dust or to gold, but you will remember me for centuries.
I mean, why not do both of them? Na, da. Yeah, Tommy's right into his first passage there. Da 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 da. And so it's a tricky area, the first passage, right? Because it's where those vocal folds go from thick to thin, mega fast. And we either want to kind of push and reach up or kind of flip up here, which is what Tommy did in Nenda Me. That's what he was going for there. And we flipped not to a breathy kind of place, kind of a connected head voice, but those da-da-da-da, that extension of his speech-like quality to make sure it's still quite chest-dominant placed. There is a lot of whining going on there. A lot of callingness.
Some legends are told, some doomed to dust or to gold, but you will remember me for centuries.
But then he gets a really lovely connected mix up here. So centuries, and then we're right on that mix feel. I'm just making noises into my mic.
Some doomed to dust or to gold, but you will remember me.
Soft, and now twang.
Centuries. And just one mistake is all it will take to go down in history.
I mean, we're doing the same thing here, I know, but there's a little bit of a kind of bluesy feel to this one.
And just one mistake is all it will take to go down in history. Remember me for centuries. Remember me for centuries.
That's so great placed.
Forever. And here's the frozen proof. Frozen. I can scream forever. We are the poison Let's go! Some legends are told, some...
Let's go! Well, Jonathan's shot up to an E5 up there. Let's go! Go! There's so much. It's high for me. Ooh! Yeah, really, really nice. And I love that before that, to make the contrast even more bigger and glorious, we were down here. Yes. Yeah, I love that they kind of came all together a little bit more in that little section. And visually, it's just so cool. Let's go back to that kind of drop.
Let's go! There's that slide up there. Dust to gold, but you will remember me for centuries. Just one mistake, it's all it will take to go down in history. Remember me for centuries.
Wait. Peter, was that you going? "Ah! Ah!" Can I just hop on going? "Ah!" There is so much distortion happening in his voice now, which we hit it. Let me gather my thoughts. We could hear that a little bit before, right? But not as much as now. It's so nice. A lot of kind of sliding up there. It's still, he's keeping it, Jonathan this is now, like keeping it very light up there. He's not pushing for that. It's in a thin place for him, and he's just adding everything on top. He's not hindering anything with his vocal folds there.
Some legends are told, some turn to dust or to gold, but you will remember me for centuries. Just one mistake, it's all it will take to go down in history. Remember me for centuries.
Ooh, strong. Yeah, it was really, really nice. Lovely, relaxed. You've got to be relaxed up there. I mean, we've just... Centuries. It's the morning, that's why I can hit this E. Really nice. Centuries. That we go like right up there after. My goodness me. Let's just watch that ending one more time because why not? We're here now. There's a lovely drop from Bobby, I think it is. Again, because we're just hearing these kind of, top notes, rocky kind of notes from Jonathan. And even like, going down from Peter, then Tommy, I think it was. Like we hear all those kind of descending R's. And then we get this sudden drop from Bobby. Let's go.
Just one mistake, take it to go down in history. Remember me for centuries. Remember me for centuries.
And then strong. Oh, bravo. Well, I absolutely love what they did with that song. Like I said, they kind of played around with coming in and out of what we were hearing. So suddenly, we had this full kind of backing, hearing all types of voices. Then suddenly the bass kind of lower notes would drop out. We hear these top glorious sounds, which was really, really lovely. And it kind of just makes those moments stand out. Well, I am super looking forward to the next video coming out, which will be next week. I'm so excited. I hope you are as well. I hope you're going back to watch them and support them because they're fab. Thank you very much for being here. If you did enjoy this, please go ahead and click that subscribe button, the bell button, and the thumbs up button, and do go out and check me on Patreon as well. Thank you so much for those of you who are there and supporting. Some fun things are coming your way. Thank you. Bye.